Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. We are in Martinique, Fort de France. Yes please, I'd love a coffee. We are starting the vlog here in the Galley for breakfast because we have to be out early for an organised trip. We are going to see lots of different things. So let's grab a coffee and then get something to eat and then get ready. There we go, and from the Galley I can see quite a lot of Martinique. It looks very beautiful. Just look at all of this. Look at all the hills with the houses. There we go. Matt's had a breakfast muffin and I have had a breakfast croissant. So this morning the Galley is very busy. I know there's a table, well, to be honest, we struggled to find a table. We had to wait until somebody went before we could sit down. So we're going to head back now to the room and get our bag ready for port. Okay, so pool deck this morning is very quiet, as you can imagine. I think everybody is in the Galley or having breakfast before port. So here are today's outfits of the day.
It's the same as what you've already seen, to be honest.
You've seen it before. Got some lovely little sailing boats. Here we go, we're going through the exit and we have made it into the port of Martinique. There's a really pretty white flower there. So if you are on a Virgin Voyages excursion, a shore thing, all the people wait there. They have all the numbers in purple, so you can find them very easily. And there she is in port. So the lady just gave us a map of the island, so we know where we're going, and said we can wait in the shade of this really beautiful tree, which is at port. It's very different to all the other palm trees. There we go. So we paid a deposit online and we were told to bring 140 euros, which we did, but they also would take dollars. So I'm not sure if there was a mix-up or not, but anyway, they've accepted our euros and we are good to go. There we go. Everyone's here that's on our tour. We're now taking a short walk to our transport bus. A few shops and there are some tours I think you can get onto if you haven't pre-booked. Here is our transport. It is a van 100.
European Union signs on there.
Yeah, there's European Union signs on the number plates. This island, the national language is French. So yeah, it does look very French typically from some of the buildings and the architecture.
The Rainforest. We make a first stop at a church. It's a replica of the one in Paris, the Montmartre Paris. We continue driving through the rainforest. There is one river. We're going to do a stop. Okay, the next stop is going to be a rum distillery. All right, I'll take you around. And after this, we go to the historical town of Saint-Pierre. Then we head over to the beach for relaxation and some refreshments.
Right, here we have the church. It's a very old church here in Martinique, one of the original ones, and it is being renovated at the moment. There was a statue apparently at the very top that I think has been taken down as part of the restorations. Yes. And I've just turned around and there is the statue, but it's mostly covered. So here is the view from the church. Have a look inside the church. I think it might be a little crowded. I can't quite see you. Oh wow. There we go. We have quite a big impressive dome. Dome ceiling. Lots of seating. It's quite big on the inside, isn't it? We've got all the rows of wooden church pews. And then you've got a Christmas nativity scene over there that I think has been left up from Christmas. Well, it even goes over there. Look. Yeah. Wow. Matt's just spotted a Saint Matt. There we go. And obviously you can come and light a candle if you wish. And there's this gorgeous statue. We still have the nativity scene up. There we go, that's very pretty. I think they do actually leave Christmas things up a little bit longer on some of the islands. Here we have the font. There we go, I'm back out into the light. Now we had 15 minutes at this stop, and there are also toilets as well, and there is a little bit of shopping over here too. So here we have a shot from the other angle. It is a very pretty church. There we go, so there is a small shop, so you can do some shopping. There's some bags. Oh, look at these beautiful clothes. They're gorgeous. And there's bags and all kinds of things. There's some jewellery as well. Of course, the obligatory mugs, so you know that you've been to Martinique. There's nice little bags and wallets. You can buy your religious statues. Oh look, we could buy for the window. There you go, you can get your rosary beads. And your religious paraphernalia.
They look like mountains, but they're not. Alright, so
very high up now in the Rainforest Mountains.
To add to the vocabulary, right here on the top. These are the giant tree ferns. Right now you're going to be on the top. Tallest, largest ferns in the world. Any moment now we'll be stopping at the river.
So there is like a little waterfally river stream coming through. The water looks very, very fresh. Yeah, it is actually very refreshing to get off the bus. We're only here for a 10-minute spot, but it does look really gorgeous. If I pan out, you can see the whole scene. Wow, so here is the other side of the bridge, looking down. Is it a gorge or the continuation of the waterfall? There we go, just looking at the other bit. So I might try and do some Instagram girly posies in a minute. Don't wait for buses. Okay, and that's the other side of the bridge where we were just standing. So it's very, very, very busy here. There's lots of buses, lots of tourists, but we did actually manage to find a nice little shot of the water, so it was kind of good. Let's get back on the bus. Just gotten off the bus and we have arrived at a location that has a waterfall. It's a little bit of a trek, so we need to go down. Okay, here is where we are at, and that is the waterfall that hopefully we'll see. So we have to go down some steps. This is definitely not accessible if you are in any kind of chair, but if you go really steady, you can make it, but it is very steep. Look at that. You can hear the water down there. It looks a very, very, very pretty place. Just look up at the canopy. We made it down almost to the bottom. There's a little bridge, which should be quite nice and picturesque. Let's have a little look. Oh, there we go. It is very, 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 very pretty. Look at this. It goes all the way down there. And then we've got the other side as well. Wow. So the big waterfall, I think, must be a little bit further that way over there. So I definitely recommend trainers or water shoes or anything of that nature, because it is rocky and a little bit, tiny bit wet as well. So here we are. So So we have to go all the way up there. I've taken my shoes off. I would recommend water shoes. Makes it a little bit easier. But there we go, we made it. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, so it's a little bit of a hassle to get here with the shoes, but once you are here, just look at that. Wow. And you can just about, Matt's over there somewhere. It's a little bit wobbly. But we've come all the way from right the way down there, all the way down. That is amazing. Let's go a little bit closer. So for anybody coming, I would recommend water shoes. I have done it barefoot, so it can be done, but it is prickly underfoot. So I can't wait to wash my feet at the other end and then get my trainers back on. So I need to go very, very, very carefully down. You can see Matt was up there a minute ago looking down. So we are at Sao Gendam. So that was well worth it, even if I did have to take all my shoes off and do it barefoot. But it's definitely well worth it to get a look at that gorgeous waterfall. Then we have a bullfinch. They come very, very close. We have arrived at the distillery. There is a sugarcane plantation over there, which is used to make the rum. And here it is. So there are toilets here as well. So here you see people getting off our bus. Matt's just coming. Here we go. Just look at that beautiful view with the sugar canes and the ocean. It's fabulous. Huge tree. It's a mango tree. I didn't know that.
One of my favorite fruits.
Wow.
Oh, yes. So from the field.
That is a weighing scale. We have a starfruit tree.
There's a plant that's very good for medicine. Moringa. Have you heard of it?
No.
Moringa.
Right there. Moringa tree.
Very, very good for the body.
There's some hummingbirds.
So this is the smallest. This is the Antillean crested hummingbird. A hummingbird. I lost it. I just looked for it.
It's a replica of the family house. We have a big mill wheel.
And the juice is going to come down. Smell all the sugar. After that, we go to the next.
There we have the steam engine.
So now we have that's when we have to add the distilled water, spring water, to bring down the content. It's now a little vacation mode for the machines. They need to take a break because they've been working 6 months non-stop.
Okay, I've never been to a distillery before, so this is really interesting to see how everything is made. Wow, look at the size of these barrels. And as you enter this area, you can smell. It must be the barrels as well, from like if they've had whiskey in it previously or before.
This is where the rum is being aged. So the smell you're taking is from the barrels. It's the evaporation stage. So white rum is going to be poured in these barrels. And every year the barrel is going to lose about 10% of its content. So while it's in the barrel, it's going to evaporate.
So next is the tasting element. So we're not exactly a big drinking bunch, but I am going to try a little bit just to get the taste. So here we have the modern version of those big massive tanks. Okay, so it's quite busy in here, so we're going to have to mill our way through. But you can see all the different rums. There's lots of things that you can buy if you want to for friends and family. I don't think anyone would really appreciate it that we know, but just look at all of these rums. Wow. Wall to wall rum. If you love rum, you are in rum heaven right now. I mean, just look at this. So if you want an idea of the pricing, this bottle here is 109 US dollars, 89 euros, which isn't actually terribly bad. It's quite a good price actually. The price is actually really good. Wow. So these are all, I imagine, products that have rum in them that aren't just rum. So you've got all sorts of different fruity flavours. Oh, that one looks good. A pina colada. I do actually like a pina colada. There's mojitos. All sorts of. So these pre-mixed bottles are actually a really, really good price. Oh wow, there's some really brightly coloured bottles as well. Oh, they're like little preserves that have got the rum in them, made from rum. They're really cute. So like if you're into your jams or preserves, you've got those with rum as well. And these are like the little fruits, aren't they? Wow. Sweets? What are they? Oh no, it's the is it sugar? I think it's sugar cane.
I think it's sugar too.
Yeah. There we go. Here are all of the samples. Hello. Which
1
one's
year
which?
old, 1 year old, 7 year old, and coconut cream. So start with the 1 year.
Okay. There we go. It's 1 year. Where's the older one? So that's
The one, of course. Why not? You're on vacation and you're not driving.
No, I'm not. So this is a 7-year-old one.
If you don't want to drink it,
That's better. It's got a fuller flavour. So this is the coconut.
have you had anything? So start with this. Start with the 1 year old.
That's not. That
7
one's
year old,
nice.
and then you go to this one. 1 moment. 1 year old. Okay.
So here we have some fancy bottles that you could obviously have on display. The 1-year-old was a little bit like vinegar. The 7-year-old was a lot more fuller bodied. I really enjoyed that one. But the coconut one was the best. I drank all of that. You could not tell that it was alcohol, so it's very dangerous. Okay, we are heading outside because it's getting a bit hot in here. So we need a little bit of that Caribbean breeze that we've been enjoying pretty much all day. So there we go, we're outside now. So I think after in here we head to the beach. I have no idea which beach we are going to, but I think we have about 30 minutes in the beach and then we head back to the cruise ship. We're not going to the beach first, we are going to see some ruins. But just look at this gorgeous little fountain in this, what's known as the Little Paris of the Caribbean of Martinique. Here we have a gorgeous fountain. Okay, so we're now going to go follow our guide and take a look at the ruins. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but this entire area was destroyed in a major volcanic eruption way back in the early 1900s. And it took them 20 years to rebuild the first house. But it is very, very pretty. Everything you see was rebuilt after the volcanic eruption. I'm not quite sure how far away this is, but we've only got literally about 15 minutes here anyway before we head to the beach. There are a series of steps. By the way, watch your footing because my ankle almost got twisted down a little pothole, but luckily for me, I have quite bendy joints, but it could have been worse on someone else. Oh, look at this beautiful staircase. Wow, I can imagine parading down them, maybe in something feathered and sequined. See, they are literally ruins. So these are buildings I imagine would have been here where before the volcanic eruption happened, and this is what's left of the original buildings. Okay, let's have a little wander around. Okay, let's take a look. So, I think this might be the original flooring, floor tiles. There would have been lots of volcanic ash around, and as you can see now, the guide did say that it's not often that it's completely clear, but you do occasionally get some clear moments. But there you go. That's the naughty volcano. Oh, the butterfly. I just saw a butterfly. Oh, look at these little doorways. Oh, these doorways are made for me. They're little. Oh, here you go. This would be my... I don't know what I would do in here. This would be my relaxing room, I think. Now, oh yeah, we can do a house tour, a ruin tour. Woohoo! Come see my ruins. So these are the doors. Wow, look at this.
Seen this? Watch your feet. You come over. And
Right, so this is where
yes, right there. This
he was rescued from. Wow, there's a really lovely view from the ruins of the sea and the town. Nearly see it. Oh look, there's a chicken with little chicks. Oh, I know we both want to take them in and take them home. So it's really, really pretty here. You've got all the little sailboats, you've got the fountain, you've got the beautiful buildings to the left. But there's some cannons as well.
Ooh, beautiful.
It's such a beautiful view. Oh, well, I'm not going to touch him because he may look a little dangerous, but he's so cute. I've never seen one like that.
Oh my goodness, he is quite enormous.
Yeah. I think the colours might mean danger.
Yes.
But no, and there's an ominous looking spiky tail at the back as well.
There is.
So he looks a little pokey.
Yes.
So we're going to keep away from him, but he is very interesting. Okay, Rob's just spotted a fantastic church. Well, we think it's a church. Yeah, so there's a series of pictures on this wall telling you all about the catastrophe. And of course the catastrophe was the eruption of the volcano. Wow. Just look at all those. It was completely destroyed. Quick stop just to look back on the town and the volcano because it's such a beautiful picture. Just look at that with all the boats. It's gorgeous.
Beach in the North Caribbean end called Ostule. So this is the beach where we're going to stop.
Okay, so this is the beach where we're going to stop. It's kind of grey volcanic sand, so not the golden sand that we've had on the other islands this cruise, but it should be really gorgeous. You're advised to wear your flip-flops because the darker coloured sand attracts the heat, so or holds the heat a bit better. So wear some shoes or flip-flops or something. Here is the beach. As you can see, the sand is much darker of colour. Okay, so we've just had a little bit of light refreshment, a little bit of cake, some water, there is some juice and a little bit of rum as well. So you can get in fully, or you can just have a paddle, or you don't have to go in at all. It's entirely up to you, but I think I'm not quite sure whether I should get my feet wet or not.
The sand is pretty there.
Yeah,
if you have some camera,
yeah, the sand is really, really pretty. I think I might go for a paddle. Let's go for a little paddle. I've got my flip-flops on. I don't think I'm going to get fully in.
No, I'm not.
Because it's only half an hour, so
Yeah.
I didn't really want to completely go for them, but we'll have a look at the waves coming in on our feet. Woo! It's very refreshing though.
Yes.
And it's very different having the darker coloured sand.
I can tell you that it's hot.
It's definitely hot. Oh, to be sailing on a little tiny boat, leisurely around the island. Thank goodness there is a foot wash. So if we'd had a little bit longer, I probably would have gone in the water. 90 minutes would have been about right, but we only had half an hour. So just dipped my toes in, had a bit of a wash, but I'm so glad that there was a foot wash, or else it would have been very sandy on the way back. So it's time to leave the beach and head back to port. And there she is, we are back in port. And belong to, we're back on board, and we would like to have a shower. We are hot, we are sticky, and we'd like to get all refreshed. There's our ship, so we're going to get back on and we are going to have a shower because we're feeling a little bit sticky, a little bit sweaty, and we need to be refreshed. So we are all refreshed from Martinique, and we are now headed to get a hot dog and a soft cool drink. Yay. Because we are hungry, thirsty, legs are wobbly. Okay, no hot dogs left, so we are going to head to the Galley and find refreshment. Just had a snack at the Galley and admiring the view of the gorgeous Martinique. Just look how stunning. And all the little boats, it's just so pretty. So they've got a few new flavours. Oh yeah, they've got caramel, including the sugar-free option of vanilla chip. Ooh. There we go, we've both gone for chocolate and caramel, but Matt's had cone and I've had a tub. So we managed to get into Extra Virgin extra early because there's a show that we want to see, but also we just want to eat early because we're very, very tired. So we're seated at the high table, which is actually very, very comfy with some nice comfy bench chairs, if you can see. You've seen it before, it's the Extra Virgin vinaigrette with oil, and then we've got their really light bread that is literally, to just show it, it's like cake. It's gorgeous. There we go, there's our charcuterie board. Doesn't it look delicious? Look at all that meat and the cheese and the honey. Oh, look at that artichoke. Wow.
Don't look too closely at it.
Why?
What does that look like?
Oh, you can look at the artichoke however you want, my love.
I forget.
Here we have, what's this one called? Seafood
Spaghetti?
Seafood spaghetti. We've got the oxtail pasta. And then comes the steak as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to eat all of this. I think I'm just going to have a little lovely taste and enjoy my little lovely taste and then move on. But Matt's got the same. There's just so much food. Extra Virgin is really good. So just getting ready for cabaret with the Diva.
Feeling good? Woo! Can I get some light? Is it okay? Oh yeah. Oh, don't I look lovely this evening? Do I look okay? Thank you so kindly. Hi everyone, welcome into On the Rocks. This is one of our wonderful live music venues here aboard our beautiful ladyship Valiant. If you haven't been here yet this voyage, I hope you've enjoyed the inside of your stateroom. It's beautiful, but this is a fun place to be, let me tell you. If you haven't met me yet, I know I've been away for a few days. I've been a bit infirmed, but my name's Carlos. I'm your diva here aboard the Valiant Lady. Everyone say hi, Carlos. Too much energy for On the Rocks, everyone. Feel the vibe of the room. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. I put a plum and an apricot too, hey. Come on to my house, come on. My lover stands on golden sands. I love sort of like off the wall, sort of like strong female comedians. I love Joan Rivers, Phyllis Diller, B. Arthur, people like that. My references stop at 1995, if that's what you're wondering. How did I get started in drag? Well, it's a great story. So I was dating a young man at the time, and he did this as well, and I was sort of disillusioned with the world of musical theater, which I was a big part of at the time. I'd done some national tours, and I'd done some regional theater, and I said, is this it? Is This is all that there is to offer? And he said, come on downtown, come see a show. And I went down to the Village, because, I was a young gay man living in New York City, as we all are at some point. Thank you. I went to see his show, and I looked up at him on stage, and I said, my God, you're so ugly. I said, I could do so much better than that. And so I did, don't you think? And I've been doing better for almost 10 years, honey. How about that? Been a professional drag entertainer for almost 10 years. Can you believe that, everybody? And I'm not stopping unless someone pays me to. So, thank you so much. One or two. They made a movie about my life. Who would play me? Will Ferrell. In a very fetching orange wig, might I add. All the men coming in these places. I'm a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. Alright, I don't know if you know this about me, everyone, but I'm a very talented instrumentalist. You Oh God. Okay, I'll tell you my worst drag job. I got hired to do a children's birthday party once. Because the mom was like, oh, my little girl, she just loves RuPaul's Drag Race. And I'm like, hour of Judy Garland material, do you want that? And they're like, no. Do you have Nicki Minaj? And all the dads were in the corner just kind of like, and I was like, hey, how you doing? What's my type? I'll tell you in the lyrics of Meredith Willson. All I want is a plain man, an honest man, a gentleman, don't clap yet, it's not over. A straightforward and honest man to sit with me. And I'd like him to be more interested in me than he is in himself. And more interested in us than in me. Thank you so much. That's my time. At the bar. Hello, sir. I'm a woman. Thank you so much. Apparently, I haven't sated our thirst for questions. We've got more. Hello, yes. How's my drag persona evolved over the years? I've gotten meaner and prettier. Thank you. It's just the truth. It comes with age. What's the most inspiring thing that's happened to me throughout my career? I don't know. Julie Andrews said I looked pretty one time, so that's pretty cool. Love that. Whoopi Goldberg said she looks fine. Don't give her too much. She was sitting next to her. Most inspiring thing, I think it was last year. A young lady came up and she said, I want to tell you something and I'm afraid to. And I said, oh, well, just, go ahead. No one's around. I was on the microphone. I'm just kidding. No, it was a private moment. And she said, I think I'm, and I was like, all right, well, do you think or do you know? And she said, well, I'm pretty sure I know. I'm just a little too old, don't you think, to, have to change my life in this way? And I said, I don't think so. I think there's time enough for everyone. Our dreams and who we are as people change. And there's no time like the present to be yourself. And that young lady sent me a message a little while ago, and she's like, I did it, and I've transitioned, and I feel so much happier. And I said, good for you, honey. Live your life, and live it the way you want to. So that was, I think, one of my favorite moments here on the ship. And wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure this evening.
It's time to close out the next vlog. We had such a fantastic time in Martinique, and then the evening back on the ship was just simply magical. So if you've enjoyed this vlog, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and of course do hit the bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. Matt's having a shower at the moment. So it's time for me to say mwah to you all and goodbye.